Okay, I think we're good to go. So we're at session 41. Uh, I love these getting towards the end of the campaign recaps because they're nice and short but sweet. You basically were exploring around in the spires of Ravenloft and decided to take a long rest. And while you were resting, you woke up and two of you were gone. So that's pretty much where we left off. You guys had been really just. I'm not 100% sure what your plan is other than to kill Strahd. Beyond that, it seemed like you were kind of wandering around trying to find a way into the dungeons, and you instead found your way into the topmost spires of the tower, went up into some upper level where there were these cats that were kind of looking at you, and you went into a room with a cauldron but didn't see anybody in there, so you left. Then you made your way back around. You found the room of this vampire spawn, Escher, who had said that he was going to try and distract Strahd. Well, apparently that didn't end too well because you found him impaled in a chair in his room. But you did find his bedroom was very sumptuous and nicely decorated and comfortable looking, also having defensible positions in and out as far as you could tell. So you decided to take a rest in there, but apparently that was to no avail since you guys failed your saves while you were on watch, and Clytus and Jugs have gone missing. So
Yeah, did we get our effects of a long rest, though?
you, as far as you know, you
know.
did not.
Damn it.
But
So, just so you know, my strategic goal has been to create a taco stand inside of Castle Ravenloft.
where was that going to be positioned?
Well, we gotta
figure it out.
scout the rest of the castle to
Yeah,
see where
we
the
gotta
best
scout
location is.
I think you should make
Traffic
it a
map.
floating taco stand where the Heart of Sorrow used to be located. Just find some way to permanently levitate some. Then you have a really discerning customer base. You know, if you can make it this far, hey, you deserve a taco.
Yeah.
So I am going. I love having a split party, as you all know. But so we're gonna try and wing this. I'm gonna start out with Adrin and Rowan. You awaken in the topmost spire of Ravenloft in Escher's bedroom, and you see that Clytus and Jugs are missing.
Where the hell are we? I'm going to go up that trap door that we identified before.
Okay. Yeah, you are both fully rested, so you guys can.
All right. So I have a question pertaining to that. So
Sometimes you
when
just got to take a leak, so we had to leave.
we, quote unquote, get the rest and we prepare our spells for the day, right? I can choose any of my spells that I'm capable of casting. So, do I do that during that time, or do I do that like now?
You prepare your spell list at a specific time of day, and it's always the same time.
Right.
It should have
Which
been
is
chosen when you
Tuesday.
set up your character for the first time.
Yeah. So.
Well, it was
usually it's,
morning
like,
because of
now.
the
Right.
morning lord.
Yeah,
So
that
it's
would make the
after
most
my
sense.
morning meditation, and then I go through. But my question is, would I have done that, or would I notice they're gone and I'm about to do that?
Well, you need to be awake to notice things like that, so I would assume you would have noticed it right away before
Okay.
you started your morning prayer session. So,
All right. Because that can affect how I could play this.
right, you would certainly realize that they were gone before you started selecting your spells for the day.
All right. So I'm gonna, because there are a couple spells that I can use to kind of communicate somewhat. So I'm gonna look through some of these and see what I have.
Okay. All right, and then Paul, you indicated that you wanted to head up the trapdoor. Do you want to wait for him to finish preparing his spells?
I'll ask Rowan, do you mind if I look in that trap door to see if they just went upstairs?
Yeah.
Or do you want me to wait?
No, go for it.
Okay.
So I guess how long will it take for you to do that? I mean, if it's just Dave trying to figure out what to pick, that's different than his character not knowing, right? He already knows the spells, so
Sure.
I would wait until Adrian would wait until Rowan's ready, but Rowan, Dave, the player, isn't ready.
Right. So, I guess
I
that's the.
think I'm ready.
Okay.
I think I found the spell that I need to take.
Okay, yeah,
Right.
it would normally take. I can't remember the prep time. I think it'd be less than a half hour or so
Sure.
to prepare
Okay.
spells.
Well then, I'll twiddle my thumbs and say, where the hell did they go? They suck. They ditched us, man. They went to go get beer and broads and left us. And then I go up the trapdoor.
You
All right.
know us
he
well.
knows us well. Yeah.
So yeah, this trapdoor, you'll recall, it basically was in this wooden paneled room that kind of smelled of mildew, and there was this cloak that was hanging on one of these pegs, and you figured out that the locking or latching mechanism to trigger this trapdoor was on that peg that it was hanging on. So, it looks like you pull down on the hook from which the black cloak was hanging. Once it's been found, the trapdoor can be opened by pulling on the hook, or it can be on you pull down on this, and the trapdoor opens up, and you see a dark room above. Looks like actually it was the room that you had been in previously on one of the upper levels. The
Yep.
Yeah.
room adjacent to the
Not
They
cats.
call that's where the cauldron was. And
It
so I'm
would-
thinking that my friends are in the cauldron being cooked alive. Although, did you
What
guys
if we're just bathing?
did you guys see Surf's Up, that penguin surfing movie? Where they had Chicken Joe. Remember that?
No.
Oh. Chicken Joe was getting cooked by some other cannibal penguins. They thought it was a bath. It was funny. Yeah, sorry. Anyway, I'm
come
gonna
in
go.
and you're gonna see me and Clytus splashing each other.
Yes. No, don't do it. Yes, I go Clytus.
Okay, you go
Does it
Clytus.
smell gamey in there?
It smells mildewy in the room with the trapdoor. Adrian hasn't indicated that he's left that room, so.
I call up. Clytus, are you playing with your jugs? And then I climb up because I'm a 12-year-old boy. I'm a child. I climb up the trap door to tell Rowan that I'm doing that, and I hold the door open, and I say, I want to check to see if they're in this room up here. That's it.
Okay. You don't hear any response to your call. You can do your little Spidey Man thing up the side of the wall to get to the top of the trapdoor, no problem. And you can, if you want to help Adrian up, you can kind of reach down and pull him up through the trapdoor if you want, without any issue.
Sure, I will help. Rowan up.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys are going to move into that adjacent room then.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me move you over there.
Because we didn't hear anything, and everything was locked, right?
Right.
Right. Yeah, you heard nothing to your call or otherwise in that room.
No, I meant while we were sleeping.
Yeah, while you were sleeping or while you were meditating, neither of you
Nothing.
perceived anything. So you just woke up and they were gone.
So I want to open the door to the cauldron room.
Okay. That room is pretty much exactly as you last saw it. The cauldron is still kind of bubbling away.
Nobody's in there, huh?
Nope.
Well, shit on a stick. Open the cat room.
Okay. You open the door to the cat room, and you indeed still see the cats in there. They're probably in slightly different positions, but they all turn and look at you at once. Their eyes kind of reflect the
ask,
light.
Hey, you guys seen, a tall orc-looking dude, a short paladin-looking dude? Do they answer?
They do not,
They suck too. Okay.
but they do keep watching you.
I am out of ideas, Rowan. I have no idea where they went. So
You don't speak cat?
I don't speak cat. I don't have the pet pal feat from Divinity Original Sin 2. I don't know. Fuck a duck.
Saying we're,
All right. Do you want to go
in
back
this
down and
castle.
open the door that we had blocked? And I don't know. I don't know. You pick. You pick where we go
Oh,
next.
I prepared a spell called sending, so I can like send a short message to either one of them, and
Great.
hopefully get a response back to where they might be. So, you want me
Does
to try
send
that?
include a response?
Yes. Yeah. I'll post it here. 25 words or less. So I'll contact I don't know which one. Hmm.
You have to have an intelligence score of at least 1, so I'd probably pick 10.
Yeah. I'll pick Clytus.
Okay.
And, I'll basically ask him, where do you guys go? Are you still in the castle?
All right. Well, this is going to
And
require
you know
some.
where you are.
This is going to require some DM adjudication. Clytus is currently unconscious.
Whispering?
Okay.
Or he may be. Actually, you know what?
So maybe he gets my answering machine?
Yeah. Well, it doesn't specifically say that. The spell doesn't. It actually may. You may or may not be unconscious. It'll actually kind of depend.
Okay.
You know what? I'm gonna shift
Do I get a pick?
gears.
Roll a die.
No, it's actually going to be dependent on certain events that you
Oh.
guys might take.
Ah,
Yeah, I mean,
Did you guys see they changed the die roller now?
did they?
you can switch over to
Yeah,
that.
check it
Oh,
out.
that's cool. Oh, you can only
So
you
you
can
can
do it
just-
where
I'm
you
just gonna
only
roll, like-
show it to the GM and stuff.
That's cool.
So I just rolled 4d12. That's pretty cool.
Wow.
Looks the same in chat.
I don't even know what I just did.
Yeah, no, I would imagine that.
But what if you need to roll 66?
All right, just
There's an advanced die roller you
Oh.
click on.
I just turned the 3D dice on. Try doing it now.
What does the fudge mean? I don't understand.
I don't know. What is Fudge 5? I'm going to click it and see what happens.
Get a
Oh,
one.
it's Fudge
Nice.
Dice, which is a... It's
Is-
another system. I don't know why it's in the D20 module.
Oh,
Weird.
okay. Yeah, I've never heard of
You
that
either get a plus
system.
or a minus.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Anyway.
Okay. I'm going to break actually from Adrin and Rowan and just switch over to Clytus and Jugs, and let's see actually what happens. I'm not going to move the map because you guys
That's
have
fine.
absolutely no idea where the hell you are. But you both awaken around the same time. You guys find yourselves first of all immobile. You can open your eyes. Actually, it seems that your eyes are already open, but you just kind of regain consciousness. You're in a totally dark room, but you both have dark vision, so you can see. But you seem to be tied up in two chairs, roughly facing each other and facing kind of at an angle and facing a doorway in a wall. You can tell you're still in Castle Ravenloft. You're not sure where you are. You're in a room without any windows, as far as you can tell. There are no windows. There may be some behind you that you can't see, but you can't move. You can't turn your head. You seem to be immobilized. I would allow you to make two things. First of all, make a perception check.
Okay.
Do I even know that I'm in a
Sucks.
room?
I'm going to take my inspiration for this session just so I have a shot at knowing what the hell's going on.
Okay. So yeah, Jugs, excuse me. You you have no idea what the hell's going on. Last you knew anything, you were sleeping in bed, or you were actually on watch. You don't remember anything at all from there to how you got here. As you do, things are just kind of fuzzy. You can tell that you just woke up, but you have no idea you were asleep or what happened. You do notice also that your hit points are way down. And Colitis, besides seeing Jugs and the situation that you're in, you can see in addition to being tied up, it seems that there is like something poked into your arm, like a needle, with this kind of tube running off, snaking behind you. And you can see that blood is being drawn out of your arm. And
Can
additionally,
I remove it?
no,
Or
you
am I
are
tied down?
well.
Oh,
That's
I'm immobile.
yes. As of right now, you're still immobile, but you also
Okay.
see in the corners of this dark room, there's kind of this subtle shifting movement, kind of disquieting. You can't quite make out a form, but there's something moving in the shadows in either corner that you can see.
Can
Just
I say anything? Like I just whisper, "Yo, Jugs." Can I
give
do
me
that?
a second, and I will look up.
He's got to see how the spell works.
Make a yeah, I do. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Both of us or just him?
You can both make it.
Do we get a bonus for being near you, Clytus?
Yes, we both get a
Oh shit, yeah.
+3. We both get a +3.
Okay.
So I have a 24 and you have a 22.
Jesus Christ. Okay, yes.
Rocking that.
Okay, that's the only good thing we've had happen.
Yeah, you guys actually made kick-ass saves right there. Give me a chance to look up too many documents here. Okay, so what's the DC? I think you're gonna make it, but
I'm unobservant as all hell, but wisdom, we're good.
yeah, you guys actually did manage to break the enchantment. So you guys are no longer paralyzed, but you are still bound, and you are actually still gagged as well. But you can now say, Clytus. Or actually, you'd be saying, Jugs.
Out of curiosity, can I tell? I mean, I rolled a really low perception, but can I tell, like, if we have our armor and all our stuff, or if everything's like gone?
You have been basically stripped down to your clothes.
Okay.
Not to your bare ass, but to your.
I still have clothes.
So we're strapped down.
You are tied very securely with what you can't really tell. It just looks like rope as far as you can tell.
Can I make a strength roll?
Yeah, I was just gonna say the same thing.
Yeah, if you want to try and break free of the bonds, as you start to do so, you do notice the shadows in the corner of the room start to shift and coalesce a little bit.
How do I make a strength check?
Would it be a strength
just
check
click
or
on
like an
strength. There we
athletics
go.
check? Athletics check.
23.
Wow.
Do I pull a Hulk?
Yeah, you actually. Boy, this is.
All right, I ripped the thing out of my arm. I will myself to suck the blood back in through my arm.
Can I do that too? Is it 20 enough to do that?
Yeah, you guys both rolled high enough on your strength checks to
Damn.
both burst out. Ugh! And
I mean, we are a dwarf and a half orc, so.
you turn around and, I guess basically, first of all, if you manage to pop these ropes off you, and in the process, this needle, Jugs, and you notice this too now, you've also got one of these needles stuck in your arm with this tube kind of snaking behind you, and you rip it out of your arm. You guys are basically at about 12 hit points.
Yep.
And
That's where I'm at.
you turn around and you see the two tubes that were both snaking from you are feeding into this kind of large glass beaker in a way. It's not really a beaker as much. It's kind of this receptacle that has both of your blood kind of pooled in it. And above it, you can see below it, you can see a small fire is burning, and the blood is kind of bubbling in this glass beaker and kind of evaporating in this mist that's kind of coalescing above this beaker. And as you burst out of your bonds and rip the tubes out of your arm, you can now see that in the four corners of this room, the shadows coalesce into these kind of hunched, winged forms that kind of stand up and start to move towards you threateningly.
Oh,
And
boy.
as you see that, the door that you had been facing, there is actually also another door on the opposite side of the room that was behind you. But the door you were facing is opened, and you see Rahadin standing there, looking at you. And he's got
Who's
his arm.
Rahadin again?
Rahadin was
The one who attacks us with his mind just by being near him.
yeah, and you feel the voices actually start to rise in the back of your mind. And he looks at both of you. You see that he was actually kind of reaching off to the side, and as he opened up the door, he saw that you were free, and he kind of cocks his head and he says, now, sit back down and be quiet. Or I'll have to allow my pets to tear you apart.
At any point in this, do we hear a voice in our head with a sending message?
Yeah, not me, but does Clytus at any point?
At this point, no.
Okay.
Actually, you woke
I
up.
don't have any. So can I turn undead? Do I need my? I don't think you need your holy symbol anymore, do you?
Good question.
I don't think so.
Doesn't say it. Yeah. Just says, as an action, each fiend or undead that can see you or hear you within 30 feet must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save throw, it is turned for 1 minute or until it takes damage.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. You know what? This isn't really going to reveal too much if I move you to this map that you're on.
Okay.
If I can find out where you are. Oops, that was completely the wrong. Come on, roll 20. Roll 20 just froze for me completely.
That's not good.
I'm not sure even what level you're on. Oh, I got you on the wrong level. Well, eventually. What the hell? Oh, that's okay. I see what happened. For some reason, it switched me over to a player setting. Yeah, view page as player. That helps when you're the DM trying to control things. All right, let me attempt to move you to the correct level. Why is it being so slow? Okay. So you guys are actually in kind of the upper right-hand corner of this map. And I just need to reveal the room you're in.
Oh.
And standing in the entryway of this door. Oops, did not want to do that. This is Rahadin. Kind of shifts in there. And in the four corners, these creatures have appeared.
Where I'm sitting, does this go anywhere, or can I see anything that way?
Actually, yeah, you see that kind of goes down a hallway and looks like it ends in a stairway.
And you said there was a fire with bubbling. Is that in this room?
Yeah, it's actually right about there.
Okay. Just to get our bearings.
And you can see that Rahadin it looks like he's holding two handles of some sort at about waist level off to the side. So I guess if you wish to try and do some turning, then we can go into combat. And...
Well, because I'm thinking if we can turn them, I would run up those stairs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Try to get the hell out of here.
Okay. Well,
I'm with him.
let's go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh boy. Oh, not bad actually. Shit, I didn't click on me.
I'm afraid.
Alright, well you'll have to add that for me. This may suck.
Hey, not too bad.
He did the same.
Wow, that sucked, Rahadin.
I clicked on my character. It didn't show.
Yours showed up.
It showed. I'm at the bottom.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yep.
yeah.
I'm the only one that screwed up.
Okay, yeah. Okay. I wasn't scrolling down on the turn order.
Let's see. So Jugs, I'll go ahead and add you. Oh, why did I do that? Just added a bunch of duplicates of everybody. Let me attempt that again. Okay, so Jugs, you got a what? 19?
Yeah, I just didn't select my character. I think the first roll of every night I forget to do that. Oh boy.
Okay, so Clytus, you make to start acting in a threatening manner, and one of these creatures sees you doing that, and it moves forward to attack you. Let me pull this up
Boy.
here.
That's gonna go well.
I fart in their general direction.
So I'm not sure what your AC is going to be without all of your armor on it.
I would imagine 10 plus my dex.
Yeah.
So 11.
So this thing actually flies over to you. You can see that it is
Oh, wait.
not
12 because
12
I
because
have
what?
a special thing gives me +1, so 12.
Okay. You can see this thing is definitely not. It's substantial. It's not a shadow like you fought shadows before. This looks more demonic, but it's definitely
Yay, demonic shadow.
yes. It definitely does not look nice, and it flies over towards you. Let's see. It is going to attack you with its claws.
Ah, shit.
So we're basically fucked.
Well, you are. I go next.
Wow, just one attack. That's kind of poor. Wow, and it really... it got a 10. It somehow missed you.
Yeah. Get wrecked.
Yay!
Okay. So that's it. And looks like Jugs, you're up next.
Yeah, I'm gonna move
So,
right here.
Just run.
I'm gonna
dude,
cast
run, just run, get the
greater
hell out.
invisibility on both of us.
Okay. Does it have a material component? Verbal and
VS.
somatic. Nope.
No, it is
Nope.
verbal and
Okay.
somatic.
So you can cast that. Okay.
So we're both invisible.
Okay, so you are both greater
Greaterly. Keep
invisible.
Going. You can
And
keep
yes,
moving.
that was
Keep
10,
going.
15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay, it's
I can get to here, but what I wanted to know, like before I kept moving, what it looks like there's two like jut outs. Do I see anything as I'm running by?
those look to be alcoves of some sort.
Do they like head off a distance as I can tell, or okay?
I'd
Then
have,
I'm just gonna move my 30 feet and
I have to look up their description. Hang on. Let's see. Not there.
take my sorcery points off. Okay, there we go.
Where are you guys? Yeah, so let's see. That's the dark passage runs 20 feet, connecting an archway to the west with an ascending stone staircase to the east. To the north and south are 4 10-foot square alcoves cluttered with rotting cots and dirty rags. The ceilings here are covered with yellow lichen.
Okay. Yeah, I just keep running towards the stairs, and since I used my action, I can't take a dash. So
Okay. Then in that case, you guys are both greater invisible. I am going to just put a little blue dot on you to indicate that. Clytus is up.
All right, I'm gonna. I can turn undead as long as they can hear me. So I turn undead. They need to make a DC 15 wisdom. Hang on. Let me see. Wisdom. DC 15 wisdom save.
Okay. They appear to be completely unaffected.
God damn it. And then I beat feet. There we go.
Okay. All right.
It's worth a try.
Yes, it was, but these do not appear to be undead.
What about him?
is Rahadin undead? Does he?
He does not appear to be affected either.
Yeah.
Man. Yikes.
High power character.
Okay, let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. Let's see if these guys have any way to perceive.
God, I hope not.
Yeah, no kidding.
Well, let's see. They saw you run to the middle of the room, then you cast your spell, and then you both disappeared. They didn't see you run out of the room. I can make perception checks to see if they heard you run out of the room. If you guys want it to be particularly stealthy, you can make stealth checks if you want.
Yeah, I suppose. Shit.
Yeah, you guys aren't too quiet. Okay, so they kind of heard you run out of the room. So,
At least they're at disadvantage for what it.
all right, so this one kind of dashes over there and boom, bumps into you, Jugs. But he already dashed, so he can't attack you this round. The other one is going to follow his buddy, and he just keeps on going. He actually didn't perceive you, so he's just kind of looking around in these actually he'd probably stop right about here. He's looking in both of these alcoves to see if he can spot you. Rahadin says, "If you do not come back, I will have to kill Urwin."
Who?
Irwin. God
Who the hell's
bless
Irwin?
it.
Who the hell's that?
Isn't he a Mardukov?
And this guy is just kind
Who
of
is
like
Irwin?
Irwin. You
He's one of the Mardukovs, isn't he? Or
there is
am I
yeah,
thinking
one of the
of the wrong-
Mardukovs was named Irwin.
No, but who is he?
He's the Irwin Mardukov is the owner
The
of
Blue
the
Water Inn.
Blue Water Inn, yes, in Valaki.
Oh,
And
I see.
he's one of
You
the
guys sold him beer or wine or something, right?
Well, he's the one who sent us to
Yeah.
check on his father. And,
yeah. He let you stay at the inn and covered
Yeah.
for you, and
He's an ally of ours, basically. That's
Well, he's screwed.
I mean, do we believe this guy? I mean, do we even believe this guy?
I mean, he can do whatever the hell
I
he
don't know if he's
wants.
got
He
that
works for Strahd, so I'm gonna go ahead and believe him.
so the other two
No.
shadowy creatures stop flanking the entrance, but do not move further. Jugs, it's your turn.
I'm gonna go up the stairs.
Okay. Are
That's
you gonna?
15 feet, so I can go 15 more.
Okay. Are you trying to be stealthy?
Yeah.
Okay. See if either.
Dude, just dash.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I'm 19.
Yeah, you actually
Oh,
beat
there
them.
you go.
So they aren't able to perceive you to get an attack opportunity attack.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're able to
So
run up the
that's-
steps.
15 of my movement. Where do I go from here?
That staircase goes up at least another 40 feet. So
Okay, well, I'm gonna go. Let's see. I got 60 with my dash, right?
why don't you go straight
That's-
up? Let's say straight up is the
So-
direction of the stairs. Just
If it goes 40 more, then I'm going to the top, because
we'll say the
I only
first 10.
moved
Say
15.
it goes 30 feet further. So just go like say 30 feet
20,
north. Let's go say north is
30.
the direction of the stairs.
oh, the north. Okay, so
They actually don't go
There's
that way, but it's easier to
15.
just move your
20, 25,
character
30,
north
35,
30
40,
feet or however far you can go.
feet. Yeah, I'm up here.
Okay. Okay, so then Clytus.
All right. You know, I'm not stupid, and I think the best way for us to save this guy is to find our friends rather than surrender. So,
Yeah, that's-
you know, I want to save that guy, but I don't want to be. I perceive. I have enough wisdom to perceive that that's a stupid idea. So I'm gonna get the hell out of Dodge, and
If I'm dead, I'm not saving him either. So I don't know why.
if I
That can't do me any good.
screw it, I'm just gonna dash because my stealth sucks. So I'm gonna just dash.
Well, you're not within reach of those creatures, so you don't have to worry too much about it.
45, 50, 55. I'm like 60. I'm like there.
You don't
I
have
have
that
my
much
name there
movement.
so you
Don't
can
you have
see where I
short legs? You only have 50 movement, right? Because your speed is 25 with your short, stubby
Oh,
legs.
you're right.
So not 60.
So
you
I
can only go
move-
50.
I'm here. I'm there.
Okay.
All right.
The creatures do not appear to pursue you, but from down below you hear a very blood-curdling cry.
God bless it.
No.
He did it that quick. God damn it.
He must have had him, like, in his possession. That's
I'll
what the
just hit
handles
the
were he
off
was
button.
holding.
Yeah, that's his off button.
He would have done it anyway.
Yeah, I know.
So,
Yeah,
all right,
yeah.
we'll let me just see where this winds up.
I don't trust that if we would have came back, it would have mattered, to be honest with you.
No, me either.
Let's see.
So do we get any rest at all? Any benefit?
Oh, no,
your,
we have 12 HP.
your long rest was interrupted,
Mm.
so unfortunately, no. You
And
would
you're
be able to
no
take a short
healer.
rest if you can find a spot, but I need to figure out where the
Hey,
hell.
if I have to take down
The short rest doesn't
Strahd
help.
with my jingly jangly, I'm gonna have to do that.
Short rest doesn't help the fact that I have no more 5th or 4th level spell slots and only 1/3.
But you
I have 1/3
cantrips,
level
man.
spell. That's it. That's all I have.
I have some 1st and 2nd because I don't use those very often, but
Okay, I figured out where you guys are going to wind up. So I'm going to move back to the spires, to Adrin and Rowan.
All right.
Do we ever hear a message from them?
You have not
man.
reached that point in time yet.
From my
Okay.
opinion, is you only tried ascending once, right?
Yes.
I don't know.
You know what? This is going to be really complex because you did something that's predicated on time. So I'm going to fast forward events so that they woke up so that they would have reached. Okay, let's just sync the time zones at your sending to make things simple because otherwise I'm going to have to stick with them until you do. And it was close enough that it's not going to be a big deal. So, Clytus, you are running up the stairs and you hear Rowan's voice in your head.
Yeah. Can I respond in my head?
I believe sending allows you to respond.
Okay, 25 word, I believe. So
well, what did he say to you?
he said, "Where the hell are you guys? You're still in the castle." So
Okay.
I say, "Yes." We recognize that floor we were on.
You
no?
did not actually. You had
No.
never been in that area before,
Alright.
and you're running up a staircase you're unfamiliar
We're
with.
naked, captured, and drained of blood. Help. Lower part of the castle.
Oh, that narrows it down.
Well, he's only got
geez, I
25
don't know.
words, and he didn't know where we
No,
were. What do
I
you
get
want?
it. I get it. I'm saying that. He
Yeah.
repeats that, and I'm going, that narrows it down. I think we should go to the Iron Golem room and see if they're there.
All right.
That's a strategy right there.
That's what I think.
Let's see if the two of you can take on the Iron Golems.
Can you cast it again?
Sure.
What's it gonna
So they're in the dungeon, right? So let's
Yeah.
pick a meeting point.
We're in a hallway running away. I mean,
I get it.
we don't know where we are.
These fuckers aren't talking to us now. Okay, so they can shut their pie holes. My thought is that we give them a few minutes. We get it now, right?
Right.
They're running.
you
If
find
we go
that-
running wherever, it's not gonna help anyway.
Right.
So let's give them a couple minutes, or send it back, like
Yeah.
it's like 2 or 3 minutes, and say, "Do you see anything that's familiar? Stop!
Drugs.
Please tell us where you are. Stop!"
Do each of those count as one of the words?
Yeah. But
I recognize jugs.
I mean, we could start running downstairs, but until then, it's just kind of I don't know where we go.
We can't
How-
even see
how
each
about
other
this?
right now because we're both invisible.
Yeah, that's true.
How about we send this? It's like when you get somewhere that's familiar, send the message back where you are. That's what I'll send.
So can that wait? Is it instantaneous?
It can be. It says it can be an instant response. But does
Look,
it
I
have
give
to
them
be?
all the info I possibly can.
The way I read it means that they have to answer you immediately or they can't answer you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we could start. So to me, you could say, where's a common place that's like in the middle? I don't know all the map rooms, so let's think. What's one of the bigger middle level rooms? Like You could do the entryway. Everybody knows where that is, right? There was nobody in there. Do you want to send them? We're heading for the entryway. We'll call you in 2 minutes. Right? With another sending. I don't know what else to do.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm waving my cell phone in the air. Don't you see me?
Turn on your flashlight, man. You could do it. I'll turn it on. There you go. See? Can you see?
So, do we see anything that is remotely recognizable to us?
Well, okay. Then I'm going to switch back to those guys.
Yeah, you could switch back.
Okay. Well, you guys run up the staircase. You enter from the staircase into a larger chamber that you don't immediately recognize as having been in this section. Just brief description. A mosaic floor adds a touch of color to the otherwise dark, cold, empty tower that rises above you. A spiral staircase rises slowly into darkness, hugging the outer wall. In the center of this room, another set of stairs leads down. That's where you came from. You also see two passages heading north. There's one on this side and one on that side. And this staircase is going up this kind of winding tower area. If you guys make an insight check, Jugs and Clytus.
This should go well.
I have a +5, but yeah.
Oh, okay. I was thinking. Okay.
Don't worry, I don't know shit.
Yeah. So you guys did not recognize this area. So you basically have three ways you could go besides going back down the stairs. You could go to the north on the right, to the north on the left. They both kind of dogleg east and west, splitting apart from each other. Or you can go up the spiral staircase.
Hey, Clytus, are you here?
Yeah. We're boned.
What way should we go?
Where the hell are we? Are we
I'm
on this
not
map
very
at all?
insightful,
No,
so I'm
you're-
pretty useless.
You guys aren't on. This is the map.
You
Okay.
can't talk to
We're
them at all, unless you
All
want
right,
to spend
will-
another spell.
I reach out and try to grab your hand,
Well, you can see each other.
so we don't. Okay.
I thought
Well, no,
if
we're
we're both,
invisible.
if we're greater invisible, can't we not?
Oh,
see
yeah,
each-
that's a good point.
That's why I'm whispering
So-
to him.
I say, dude, hold my hand.
Can't see your hand.
Dude,
Feel around.
don't make it weird, man. Just don't make it weird.
I don't want to lose each other. So
Who cares?
Oh,
Nobody
that's
can
so
see them.
sweet.
They can hold each
That's
other's
so
hands all they
sweet.
want.
I don't want to lose you, man.
So and then we keep going until we see something we recognize, because beats the shit out of me, man.
Which way do you
Yeah,
want to
but-
go?
Yeah,
That's why I'm asking, which way do we go? We can go left, right, or
Okay,
up.
so what do we have? Left, right, or up? I say up.
All
Up the
right,
spiral
let's go up.
staircase?
Yep, we're going up the spiral staircase.
Okay.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
You guys start ascending this spiral staircase. It
Do
goes
we bump into each other at some point to hold each other's hands?
goes around and around and around. The stairs ascend. Looks like at least another 40 feet until you get to actually a landing. And go ahead and make another insight check.
Oh,
I actually have a good insight. I just roll for shit all of a sudden.
hey, there, you know where we are.
Hey, there we go.
Maybe.
Okay. You.
This is half orc skin soft.
Do you use moisturizer? Your hands are very soft.
I lotion them every morning.
Moisturizer is.
I put lotion on them every morning.
I use aloe vera, man.
Okay, the spiral stair climbs 50 feet and then it reaches a landing from which there's an open archway leading out. Also make a perception check. And
boy.
the stairway keeps going up as well.
Oh,
Jesus.
Good luck
I'm
with
so
that.
fucking useless.
That's a persuasion.
Oh, can I
Persuade.
take persuasion?
Roll a perception check.
I'm lucky. I
Might
can't use
need that.
persuasion.
Persuade him to go with you.
Well, that's
16.
better
Okay,
than my
that's
9.
actually not too bad. You do spot what looks to be a secret door in the side of the spiral staircase. In addition, so you've basically
Oh,
you've
shit.
climbed up.
I take-
You reached. There's this landing where it keeps curving around. The central section is big, wide open area that's dropping down. You kind of think you might be in the tower where the Heart of Sorrow was before you destroyed it. You haven't quite gotten up to the levels where you first entered that tower. You entered further up. So there's a landing here. There's an archway leading out into some area that you haven't explored yet. There's the secret door on this landing, and then the stairway keeps going up.
So we could take the secret door?
If you wish to try, if you can make an insight check to determine how to activate it.
Uh-oh.
I can't even
Sure,
find
I'll
it.
take
So
a
this
moment
is all
to
on
check
you.
it.
Okay. Yeah, so you are able to find the activation mechanism, and it looks like it opens up into this little small kind of triangular area that has this ladder that's going up.
All right, we go up. We're going up, man.
You're going to go up this ladder. Okay.
Let's go up.
Okay.
Stop pulling my hand so hard.
That's not my head.
Excuse me. Sorry, I have to find now where the hell you are on this map again. I'm sorry.
I'm glad you know as little as we do.
I'm sorry. I'm dealing with 7 different isometric maps with about 80 rooms in them. So
Well,
it just
Castle
makes me
Ravenloft
feel
is
better
supposed
that the
to be a
DM
maze.
knows as little about where we are as we do. Now I don't feel as bad.
what the hell? How does this work? Hang on.
We end up in a locked bedroom. We can rest for 8 hours.
That would be nice.
No.
I'd like that. I picked that one.
With all of your stuff?
Yeah.
With all of our stuff waiting for us.
Shit, at this point, I'll take my spells at least.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. The ladder went down. Ladder went down, not up.
Oh,
Then you
probably
probably
if
would.
it's going down, I ain't going down. No, keep going up the stairs.
Okay, so you're going to keep going up the spiral stairs?
I will just note where it was, but
Okay.
we'll go up.
Okay.
Going
Switching.
down seems like a bad idea.
Okay, so then switching back to Adrian and Rowan, what do you guys wish to do?
Do you want to start going down a little bit? Go down a couple levels?
Down.
Yeah, I think so. We
Higher.
gotta try to.
Because we were going down that main level, right? I can't
Yeah.
tell where the frick we are on this map, but I think if we go down one level, we get to the double spiral, which is on map 6, I think.
How wide is the spiral that we're on, by the way? Just in case they ask.
Hang on,
Is
I
it
got to
like
switch
a
back
super
maps
narrow
again.
one, or is it a wider one?
It is a very wide one. It's
Okay, because if they ask, I'll say we're on a big wide staircase going up.
He said your insight told you that you may be on the same spiral that the Heart of Sorrow was on.
Well,
Remember
that's
how
pretty-
wide that one was?
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty close to where we are. We could actually get there from.
yeah, but you don't know
But
they're
you
there.
don't know that, yeah.
Oh, they. No, what I'm saying is if he. I forget it. Yep, I don't know.
At least now you know.
Right.
Right now, you guys are right outside the cat's room.
Do you want to go down the stairwell?
Yeah.
let's go down that, and that takes us down to the bedroom level. And I do believe the next one takes us down to, is it map 8?
So you're going down this stairway right there?
Yep.
Okay, so you first go down there, and that, yes, winds you up, I believe, right there, yeah.
Yep. And does that take us down to map 8, which is where I'm clicking?
Hang on, I'm not zoomed out far enough here.
It's directly south on the map that I've got right now.
Yeah, so
Got
that
like,
one,
pentagram type thing.
let's see. That is the room with the bedroom in it. Okay, so the stairway on the north part is where you
Yep.
came down. That ends there. So if you went down to this stairway,
Yep.
that goes down 40 feet.
Yeah, doesn't that go way, 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 way down?
Let's see. Hang on. I have to find the map that connects to.
Remember the good old days when it was just, grid paper?
Yeah. Oh, this is impossible to represent in grid paper.
There's just no way to mess it up.
Shoot. Wrong map. Okay, that goes down.
I highly recommend this Sargento garlic and herb jack cheese, by the way. Very tasty.
I highly
Cha-ching.
recognize this Summit Brewing Company Sega IPA from St. Paul, Minnesota.
Nice.
Upward to K37.
It'd probably pair better than my crystallite iced tea, but it works.
They all get the job done.
Oh yeah.
K35. Okay, I've got to find K35. Give me a second. Why can't I just search by the lettering? Oh, that's not worth anything. Oh, that's a player map. No wonder. Okay, I think I found you here. Yeah, so if you go down...
Into a burning ring of fire.
Okay. Oh, shoot. It's the wrong pair of you. Just gotta copy both of you and move you to this map. You'd wind up in the rooms of weeping. Yep, you'd wind up down here. Do you see where you'd wind up?
No, not yet. Trying to find where we are.
Lower middle section of the castle.
Oh, got it. Yep.
So that's where you guys wind up. Basically, at the bottom of this stairway,
The door.
ends up
Yep.
in a door. Yep. Oh, and it actually does continue downward as well.
So like right now we're on the landing.
Yep. But you could continue down the stairs if you wish.
Check the door out or keep going.
Do you want to send them a message that we're going to head down to the main floor?
Okay.
Because if they're coming up, we're going down. Then
Try to meet
I
at
don't know.
the entrance ish.
Sure. There's
Okay.
that main entry hallway, I do believe. We've been there a couple times.
So did I send that second one?
No, you
don't
never
know.
did.
Okay. All right. So I just want to try to keep track of my spell usage here.
So you think like we're coming down to the main entry level, but we'll deviate if you tell us otherwise.
Right. Okay. That sounds good. I'll send that.
All right, I tell him I think we're going up the stairwell where the heart is.
Ah. Okay. All right. Maybe we'll try to find that stairwell.
Was.
Let's. I'm not sending that. But I tell Adrian what he replied.
So we gotta. So I know we got to get out to the battlements. The battlements got us out to. I know the battlements got us to that tower. So somehow we got to get outside of the battlements.
Yeah. Or not.
Do you want to get off here? Or do you want to keep going down
Yeah,
and then
let's-
go back up
Get
again?
out here, I think.
All right, we'll get out here.
Okay. So you reach that door, and let's see.
You come face to face with Strahd.
Yeah.
Hi, Strahd. Pete, tag, you're it.
The door opens to reveal a passageway. A door of delicately engraved steel stands at the west end of this short, dark hallway. Intricate details stand out clearly on the door's surface. The door seems to shine with a light of its own, untouched by time. Flanking, well, you don't see what's flanking the door. There's two alcoves to the north and south.
That looks scary. Do you want to go down and look in the hallway, see if it goes left or right?
Sure.
Let's do that. We'll go down. We'll go. All right.
What's the
Because
marching order?
I'll go first.
Okay. So go ahead, Adrian, and position yourself where you'd like to be. Okay, so that would reveal these two alcoves.
Ah, shit.
And yeah, so flanking the door are two alcoves in shadow. A dark, vaguely man-shaped figure stands in each alcove. And actually,
They animate an attack.
the
We've had
statues
such good luck with that kind of thing.
Yeah.
fall apart in this confusion of small, furry, squeaking bodies. It's basically
Fuck a duck.
4 swarms of rats that are piled up. It kind of like in that scene in Bram Stoker's Dracula, where he kind of turns into this pile of rats. That's kind of what it looks like.
Yep.
So this shouldn't be a huge combat, but let's quickly do that. Except that
I'm pretty much useless.
Tell me about it.
So
At least
I
you
would
guys have your
I would run
equipment.
away because I can go like freaking
Well,
110
hopefully-
feet, but I don't want to leave my cleric behind.
No. Do it. I got a plan.
wow.
So get better than that initiative.
Where the hell is
I'm
the
gonna
niche?
throw up a wall of fire after you get past me.
Just gotta find where did it go? Where did this inspiration? Oh, there it is. Okay.
Sweet.
Okay, let me look this up here. Oh, the hell. Z-Man, you just flew off the screen. Hang on.
That's what we wanted to do anyway.
Okay. Good. At least I got my little script working here. Right. Oh, nice. Just moved it to the wrong window. Nice. Ugh! Okay, that script doesn't work too well.
Crap, those damn rats.
Holy crap, those damn rats. That rhymes, you know.
Right. That could be a rapper.
Or a ratter.
Oh boy.
Okay. So, it looks like the rats are going to go first. Or no, Adrin, you would have higher decks than a rat, so go ahead.
God, I would hope so. Is it dark in here?
Yeah, it is kind of dark and shadowy.
Then I will step away from the rats and say, "Let's get the rat
Yeah.
swarm fuck out of here."
Yep. Mm.
Okay.
And I will, so I can go third as here as my Misty Shadow Step, 60 feet. And that was a bonus action. So I'll yell to actually, yeah. I run it downstairs.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're running back down the stairs? Or you're continuing down the stairs, I should say.
Continuing down the stairs.
Okay.
But I'm only gonna go. I don't know. Let's say I want to be able to see the curve and hear blood-curdling screams.
Okay. Okay, so one of these swarms of rats gets to go. What is their movement? 30. Okay, so 5, 10, 15. Okay, so one of these swarms heads on over to you, Rowan.
Mm-hmm.
And they basically can occupy your space, essentially. So, and you just flew off my screen again. What the hell, VC? I'm not going to try my script again. Good enough. So they basically get a bunch of bites on you.
Yeah.
15.
This armor class isn't right. It says 10. I thought I was 16.
I don't know what your AC is. I don't maintain your character sheets.
Yeah, but why does it say 10? And I got... I've got a chain shirt, I got a shield. It used to be 16, so...
Okay. Well, that would definitely miss then. That was one of the swarms. The other would be here, and that's also going to... It's going to move up here. I believe we use flanking rules. It's been so long since I've used them, I can't remember.
Yeah.
So they would get an advantaged attack on you. They rolled two. They rolled two 14, so both missed.
Nice.
Okay, so Rowan, it's your turn.
Lucky
You're
one.
surrounded by these rats, though not completely. You still have maneuvering room to try and get around them.
Yeah. So. So if I like move, I risk an attack of opportunity, correct?
Only if you move out of their threatened area, which
Right.
if you moved away from the one to your west, they definitely would.
So I was thinking of trying to move here and then cast a spell.
If you moved outside of the room, then they'd both get opportunity attacks.
I'm gonna risk that though.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna take my.
Oh, one of them might have got you. The first swarm you dodge out of their way. The second swarm, as you leave the room, however, gets a bite on you, and that one actually hits with a 16.
Okay. All right.
So, yeah, they haven't taken any damage, so they get the full 6 hit points of piercing damage.
All right. I'll take that, and I'm gonna basically fill up this whole 2 squares here full of a wall of fire.
Jeez. Okay.
Oh, hang on. And then I'm gonna close the door.
Okay.
And
They're not extremely dexterous, but what's the range on this thing?
well, let's see what it says here. 120 feet.
Yeah, actually, I meant what's more of the.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, copy.
So it's no, they're not in the area itself.
No.
Does 5d8 fire damage to each creature that ends its turn within 10 feet of that side. So if they stay there and they end within 10 feet of it, they will take damage. So these rats are just going to stay where they are. They don't want to get closer to that fire. Adrin, so you heard Rowan cast a spell, and did you say you slammed the door shut?
Yeah, I slammed the door and then.
Yeah, it's Adrin's turn. I was just describing what he
Okay,
heard.
well, so I said, are we good, Rowan?
I think so.
All right, let's go.
Yeah. I'll run down the stairs following him.
Okay. All right, so I need to figure out now where you guys are going to wind up. Which involves more isometric map perusing.
Sorry, but
And 40 feet to map 4. Okay,
Whew.
outside, okay, 30.
for once that damn spell worked.
Yay.
Oh my god, I actually figured out where you're going to wind up here. And you guys have actually been on this level before.
Yeah, this is the map. Yep. So we're
So,
really
yeah.
close to being. Yep.
Oh. I recognize that's that bookkeeper's room or whatever, right?
Yep.
Yep. So, jumping back to Clytus and Jugs, you guys keep ascending the spiral staircase, and you would wind up jumping back to that other map. You guys would wind up essentially right. Big ass level here. Right about there. So you guys
Has it been a minute?
Okay.
Yeah, just about.
Because a minute is when the greater invisibility wears off.
Yeah, so you guys are no longer greater invisible.
Okay.
So is that actually where we are?
Yes, and you recognize this. This is where you initially entered the Heart of Sorrow, and you know that there's that walkway there is on the outer side.
Well, what's her name was helpful last time. Should we go see if she is still there?
Yeah, or should we head up to where we went to sleep? We gotta try to find that, right?
Can we get there from here? Quickly? Because didn't we go through the fireplace last time to get there? I suppose we could come down here. This
No,
might
we
connect.
went up. We went down those, and then we went to brought us to the Iron Golem, and then
No, but I thought we
ran.
got there where we were resting by going up through the secret door in the fireplace.
We never went that way.
Yeah, we did.
No, because it was not revealed. Unless Paul missed
No, it
something.
was.
Nope, you never went
No,
through
this
that door.
secret door right here.
No, we saw it, or someone saw it,
Oh,
or not
I
all
see.
of us, but we never went through it, because when we left here, we went downstairs, and that brought us to the Iron Golems. And then we ran for our
okay.
lives from
Alright.
there, and that's when we ended up upstairs.
Well, I don't recall how to get there from where we are right now. If you're able to, that's cool.
I mean, I would just go outside on the ramparts and walk over to here. And that just goes down, so I'd take that down. And hope we can
Alright.
find somewhere safe to go. That'd be my suggestion. Because I don't
Alright,
think going
well,
by her is
well,
going to help, and we know the only other stairs we know of is over there, and we know where that goes. We don't want to go there.
Alright. I'll go where you want to go.
Can you each roll a d20? Clytus and Jugs? It's been a while since I rolled for random encounters.
I can. Oh, jeez. Sorry. Take the first one I rolled. That's accidentally rolled twice.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is one of those where if you get the higher number, that's a bad thing.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
To be honest with you right now.
I'm sure it is.
Okay.
Son of a biscuit.
All right, you guys are standing there debating over which way you want to go. And you hear a voice say, "I am so sick of hearing your voices." And yeah, a fireball goes off around you guys.
Son of a...
Oh, come on, man!
And this is where we
Can I
die.
counterspell? Can I counterspell?
Make
Oh, no. Yeah.
Well, I could counter spell if I can see the person, but...
Yeah, well, let's see. Let me just roll something to see if...
Well, to counterspell, you have to have the spell, isn't it?
No.
No.
How does...
Just says you attempt to interrupt a creature in the process of casting a spell.
And you have to have the spell counterspell.
Oh, I have the spell counterspell.
I
Yeah,
don't
if
think
you have
Yes,
it,
counterspell. Okay.
if you have it
No,
prepared.
I have dispel.
I have one more spell slot of that level too, so I could use it, but
Uh,
I
now's
don't
a
even
good
know if I
time.
can see the person, though. I don't. Can I
Well-
even see them?
It's a good time.
I'd have to see them.
Tell you what. Roll another d20, Kyle. If you get
All right.
if you get more than 10, the caster was visible.
Son of a... There it goes.
Okay. Dex saves are all around.
Wow.
Well, this will go well.
I don't think. You guys only got 12 hit points, right?
Yeah.
I got a 19.
Yep.
Oh, he said.
I
16.
added that +3 in for being near
So
you.
maybe I'll only take half.
You got a 19 as well, because you have a +3 for being near you.
No. Actually, for being him.
Oh, that's right. We each get a +3.
Yeah, I added
Yes.
the +3 in already, but so I got a 19.
Okay.
I don't like how it does
Yeah.
that. I wish it would just total it together for me.
So
I got it. We both got 19s.
19's actually what you need.
Yeah, but that means we only take half damage.
Right.
Right.
So
Yeah,
We're
so
both
only
at
take a
12
crap ton.
HP. 70
Well,
divided by
one
2.
he
It's fine.
wasn't heightened.
Oh, it's only 10. We're both at 2 HP.
Hey, we each have 2 hit points left.
Okay, and you know what? I'm gonna say
Dude, I am.
I'm gonna say he was not greater in Viz. So you see Strahd standing on the balcony.
Son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch.
So you guys are still alive, and he kind of like cocks his head, like thinking he thought he would take you out with that, and he says, "You've been very, very troublesome. Why do you keep running away?"
Because you don't like you?
Yeah, running away from what?
So what do you guys intend to try and do here?
At this point?
Honestly, I'm gonna turn to him and I'm gonna cast greater invisibility on both of us. I'll run like hell.
Okay, all right then.
Yeah.
Let's just go ahead and do initiative then.
God damn it.
Sorry about that, but you know, you did roll a 20. And
I'm so,
Oh, yeah.
oh, I'm so done.
And that was that.
Well,
was
he
it.
could,
Oh.
he could roll like a 2.
oh, he actually rolled like crap.
Worse than a 4 or a
Did he roll
3?
worse than a 3?
Roll it.
I'm guessing that would be difficult for him to lose to you.
13. Oh, he rolled horribly. 13. Oh, boy. It doesn't matter. All
Could
he
he
had to roll
even
was a
get
5.
worse than a 3 with his initiative bonus? His initiative
All you had to
bonus
roll
is
was a
probably
5.
4, so we had to roll a 1 to beat us.
All right. Yeah. Let's see here.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, that's great.
So you see, actually, it's a little bit different about Strahd. He's not dressed in his usual, like flowing cape and fine, like dinner garments, like you saw him when he invited you for dinner that one time. He is actually wearing a suit of black armor with red piping, and you see that he has got this really nasty greatsword. And he kind of pulls it out and looks at you guys and looks at it and says, "It's about time I got myself some practice, I think."
Hey, Strahd, where's my gear? All my shit's missing.
You know,
I don't recognize that sword, do I?
that's right. You guys are not armored or anything. No.
Yeah, all my
we're
shit's
naked.
missing. Where is it?
He says, "It's in a safe place. But, you know, you're right. It's not very sporting to attack an enemy who is unarmed."
Yeah.
No, it's
But
not.
it's okay to cast a fireball at him, though.
Yes. So he...
I mean, to be fair, he probably thought he was just going to kill us and then bring us back. Because I'm sure he has heal spells or whatever. He'd just knock us unconscious and bring us back, and we'd be tied up somewhere. I don't think he was meaning to kill us.
So he actually sheaths his weapon and says, I'll tell you what. If you surrender now, I will
God.
not kill you.
Why? What do you want from us?
Oops. Yeah, where's my stuff?
Well, I just want to know what he wants from us.
If you surrender, I will bring you to your stuff.
Yeah, well, but what
And
are you
then
gonna do
what?
with us?
Well, eventually you'll probably die, but you will live in the meantime.
Dude, we got no choice at this point.
Alright, take Clytus.
I mean, I don't.
I surrender Clytus. Here you go.
Okay, well, Jugs, it's your turn. What do you wish to do?
I don't know. Son of a bitch. This is terrible. I feel like in such a precarious. I'm gonna say, so if I'm gonna die either way, what's the point in surrendering?
He says, well,
You'll,
you die later or you die now?
I guess I just die now.
Dude, live to fight another day.
I just wanted you to, first off, I wanted you to see the side effects of your behavior in terrorizing my castle, in terrorizing my good friends and companions, and to allow you to
He sounds
experience
like
the
that
joy of our
guy.
wedding.
I'm fucking cast.
I say, hey, jackass, we just wanted to start a beer enterprise. That's it. You could have given us a license to make beer, and everybody would have been happy. They would have all have drunken beer. Everybody would have been pleased. And they would have been too drunk to resist you. But no, you had to start messing with everything.
You seem very weak-minded if you rely on alcohol to get people to follow you.
No, I don't rely on alcohol to get people to follow me. I rely on alcohol to get people to pay me. Because we were just going to start a business. He's the one who drinks.
I am the only one that can start a business in Barovia, and I think you have
Well,
quite
yeah, we would have bought a
outworn your
license
welcome.
from you if you would have been nice enough to meet with us. But no.
Okay, yeah, he's going to go ahead and take a legendary action, and he's going to move up and, quick as a snake,
Hey, I was.
not with his
I was gonna-
longsword, he's just going to use his unarmed strike, and he is actually going to whack you with his...
Who's he whacking? Me or him?
You, Cletus.
You're the one
Okay.
being a dick.
Well, no, he's not being a dick.
Hey, I
but,
was ready to. I was ready to surrender.
he is basically, actually, he gets 2 unarmed strikes.
All right. All you have to do is hit me.
Yeah, so 27 and... Oh, that was kind of crappy. 16.
Nope, neither of them hit. Dude, I'm down.
Can I cast a
down.
spell before he hits him, or no?
Yeah. How many hit? You guys had like 2 hit points, didn't you?
Am I able to cast a spell on us before he hits him?
Well, you know what? Actually, 1 attack would hit you. Let's see. He's probably actually going to do
That's
2.
a no, is it?
Yeah, he's going to first knock Clytus unconscious to 0. And then he's going to step up, and his second attack,
Sure.
did 16 hit you?
Let's see. I have.
It's
unarmored.
10 plus your dex plus any natural.
Do I still have my cloak of protection on?
No.
Okay. Then it's 10 plus dex, so I have 11. Ah, shit. 16 is exactly my AC with shield.
16 is exactly with... will you cast shield?
Yeah,
Oh.
but I think that makes it exactly 16.
Yeah, so you don't have to cast it. You would know, I would say, preemptively.
So that puts me at 1 hit point
Wait.
because of my relentless endurance.
Oh, okay. So he doesn't actually knock you unconscious. Okay. So you're at 1 hit point, and actually, it's your turn.
Yeah.
Dude, just surrender at this point.
the fuck am I gonna surrender?
So this is taking a while. I don't suppose that we could come up, if timing's right, could we come around the corner and see Strahd if things worked out?
Well, you
Or
are
is
on
this-
another level altogether now.
No, what I'm saying, I have no idea how long is this taking for them versus us. I have no idea the timing of this. Is this pretty much where we were with the rats?
Yeah, you guys pretty much
Oh,
just
okay.
yeah.
All right.
I'm turning myself with polymorph into a giant eagle.
Okay.
I'm flying the
Oh my
fuck
God.
away.
Grab, pick up your friend first.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
picking him up and I'm flying the fuck away.
All right, so you're going to try and pick up Clytus, a big dwarf who's at least not wearing a heavy armor now.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
as a giant
dude,
eagle.
I'm
I
naked.
feel like I shouldn't have.
Okay. So,
Giant eagle is a large beast, and he's medium, so it's a size smaller.
yep, so you would be able to carry it. Let me just see how strong an eagle is. I don't think this would be a problem, but I'm just kind of curious. And it's got a 16 strength. Sure. Yeah. Okay, so you turn into a giant eagle. You grab Clytus in your talons. Which way are you flying?
I'm flying like over here, and I'm leaving.
Where's over here?
Ravenloft Castle. Like I'm
not zoomed all the way out. Sorry.
I'm going that direction.
Okay, so you're flying past Strahd. Okay. All right, so he will get an opportunity attack. Your hit points now are basically that of a giant eagle. So you have 26 hit points.
Yes.
So he gets one opportunity attack. He doesn't get multiple. Excuse me. With his unarmed strike, and he didn't roll that great, actually. 19, that probably still hits a
That
giant
probably
eagle.
hits a giant eagle, I imagine.
Okay, so let me go ahead and roll. Let's see here.
Yeah, AC's 13.
So first off, the slashing damage. So 13 points of slashing damage. And
Good, great, grand, wonderful.
5 more necrotic damage. Oh wait. If the target is a creature, yeah. Oh, okay.
It just
He
doesn't even
grapples
matter.
you. And no, that last 5 points, he did not do that. That doesn't make any sense. They must have meant instead of the slashing damage. Okay, so actually keep the 5 necrotic, but lose the 13 points of slashing damage. He's actually going to grapple you. So you are immobilized.
Son of a...
God damn it.
So he's holding on to you, and you're flapping
He's
your...
holding on to a large beast?
Yep.
I'm a size larger than him.
Well, you've
Can you
got
do
two
that?
options. You've got 2
You
options.
can break away on your turn.
On your turn, you can try to escape either with what's it? You can do a athletics, strength athletics, or an acrobatics.
Whatever's higher.
But first, he's got you grappled, and what's he gonna do now? Well, you can fly. It wouldn't do any good to throw you over the edge. He's gonna bite you.
Mid.
Bite the eagle. Oh crap. 17. What does that do?
Son of a biscuit.
AC of a giant eagle is 13. Yes.
Yeah.
He got you. So, let's see.
Get rid of these.
So you take 12 more points of piercing damage.
Yeah. I'm not at much.
And 18 points more of
Yep.
necrotic damage.
that knocks me back down to 1.
Okay.
And I'm no longer an eagle.
Okay, so you're conscious, and you're now back as Jugs, and you're grappled. Clytus drops to the ground. Boom.
Well, I feel like he probably was on the ground when I was being grappled.
Well, you basically had him. Yeah. Anyway, he grabbed you maybe by a wing or something instead of a talon. So, but in any case, Clytus, you dropped to the ground. Go ahead and make a death save.
So he went to kill me. He didn't go to knock me out.
You can't really do non-lethal damage. Oh no, wait.
No, you choose.
Yeah, that's right. It was not the fireball. It was his unarmed attack. So yeah, okay, you're unconscious. Never mind about the death saves.
Okay.
Jugs, though, you are at 1 hit point. Actually, let me update your hit points here. And you are currently grappled.
I can't polymorph again.
You should have polymorphed into a T-Rex, man.
That was my plan, but I just wanted to fly away. 'Cause being a T-Rex, where am I gonna go?
Well, at least you'll last longer. That was my only.
Jugs, it is your turn.
All right.
Since you were polymorphed, I'm going to say that necrotic drain did not affect your hit point maximum. Normally, it would actually reduce your max HP.
I'm gonna cast mirror image on myself as a bonus action.
Okay.
I'm gonna take the disengage and I'm gonna run.
Okay, well, you're grappled, so you would need to...
Oh wait, I am grappled still.
Your movement is 0, so...
When I unmorphed, I don't lose the grapple.
No.
Okay.
He's still grappled you. I mean, you would either need to make a strength athletics or escape artist, which would be, what is it, stat and 5e.
Acrobatics.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. Well, 14's probably not enough to get me out of there.
Nope, that's not. So that would be your action.
Inspiration, though?
I mean, yeah, there's no point.
I mean, a 23 might not even be enough with him.
There's no point.
Up to you.
Yeah, I'd surrender.
You know what? I'm just gonna use my Tides of Chaos.
Okay, well,
Because that sounds way more
escaping is
fun.
your action.
Yes, but I can cast a spell as a bonus action.
You used your bonus action to do something else, didn't you? What did you do?
Well,
He
to
was,
cast mirror image.
Yeah, so that was your bonus action.
Yeah.
And then
But
you
I casted a spell with Tides of Chaos, so I mean I get to roll on the table.
what spell did you cast?
Mirror image.
Oh, that was how you got it. Oh, okay, yes. Sure, if you want to. What the hell? Let's
That
see what
one.
happens.
I feel like we can just have some fun on this
Why not?
table here.
Roll percentile.
Roll 1d100. 39. What does this get to do? Not even.
turns him into
You know, but I don't yet.
Oh, well, actually.
Oh, hey, I regain 2d10 hit points.
Go ahead and roll. Let's see how many hit points you get.
14.
14. You are at 14 hit points.
Well, 15, because I was already at 1.
Yes, sorry.
crazy.
Oh, okay.
And I can't. Can I take a move action?
You're still grappled.
Oh yeah, I didn't lose the grapple.
Unless
no, I
you,
did.
unless
'Cause I
you,
used my advantage. So does a 23 get me out of a grapple?
so you did use your advantage.
Well, I used the Tides of Chaos to get advantage.
I see. Okay. In that case, then yes, 22 is what you needed to escape the grapple.
Wow.
Oh,
So you are indeed no longer grappled.
Oh.
And I don't believe you've taken a move yet.
I have not. So I casted Mirror Image, and I'm gonna jump down
Okay.
from here. I don't know how far it is, but I don't even care.
Right.
Okay. Well, it's... Holy shit.
He gets an attack of opportunity.
Yes,
but
he
also
does.
I have a mirror image, so he might hit one of the.
All right, so let's see what happens. He's going to try and grab at you as you jump away. 17. Which
So that's gonna hit, but
once hit something. So he needs to. How does that work again? He needs.
so it's
I
a
think you
roll a
roll.
d20.
Right. You roll a d20.
1d20. And it's 11, so must roll a 6 or higher to change the attack to a duplicate. So he grapples one of my duplicates.
Okay. All right. So he grappled one of your duplicates. Meanwhile, you and your other duplicates plunge over the side. I need to figure
got
out
two.
how the hell.
How high up this is and how much damage I take.
Okay, hang on. I gotta pull up the map again.
My guess is you take 14.
Well, I'm at 15 HP, so that would be prime. We'll take it.
Oh, that would be classic.
Okay, let's see. So 50 feet. Another 40 feet.
Son of
Okay, so you are
it's-
90 feet up.
It's higher than I thought,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't have known that.
All right, so you plummet down.
Desperation.
Yeah, you'll take 96 damage.
All right.
Oh my god.
That kills me outright, doesn't it?
Well, let's see.
Uh,
You take 34 points of damage.
Oh, 9d6. I thought you said 96, like
No.
the number.
9d6, and actually there were quite a few 2s and 1s there. So, yes. So you are dropped to 0, knocked unconscious, and
And I have to make that
and
saves.
dying.
and
making
dying.
death saves.
But we'll see what happens when we return to you.
All right.
So,
Maybe that's where we come out.
yes,
Where am I?
You're
Did he drop
unconscious.
me with him?
you're unconscious.
No, you already were
So,
dropped
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
when I got grappled, probably.
Got it.
So
Alright.
you guys are.
Son of a. I tried. I'm
Yep,
sorry.
it was
Clytus.
It was fun. So you two guys now, Paul and Edrin and Rowan, you guys are in the circular stairway.
Was this the main floor? Is that the front door up there? Or is there one more level?
You
I can't tell. I know there's a main door.
you're not 100% sure, but you don't think you're on the main. Go make an insight
Yeah.
check if you wish.
I think we're on the second level.
Yeah, you're pretty sure you're not on the main level yet.
So does this go down one more?
That one. Yes, you think if you continue down, it should link up with there and maybe another 50 feet or so of circular stairway.
Let's go there.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay, so you're going to continue down. And you would show up right thereabouts.
All right, so I do believe it is the main floor, so this is where we're supposed to meet him. Do you want to tell him that we're here?
How many more times can you talk to us?
Lots.
Line is busy. No answer.
Yeah, are you actually doing that, Rowan?
Yeah, as we said, we're going to meet him in the entryway.
No, I was asking Rowan. I just thought you were going to send
Oh.
a message or something.
Yeah, I'll just send a message that we're down by the main entrance.
Okay.
I can't believe Stan Lee
Where are
died.
you guys?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, that's sad.
Damn it.
He lived a good life, though, and he contributed a lot to a lot of people's lives. So,
Lived a long life. Yeah, I didn't even realize he was as old as he was.
yeah. Wish we all could say we contributed
Also,
as much.
today the voice of Hal died
Oh, really?
Yeah.
from Yep.
Two great voices, fallen
Oh
silent.
wow.
Yeah, I read a article on that. It's like basically, it's like Stanley Kubrick and that guy basically, invented Siri in 1968.
Yeah.
Yeah, I trust Siri just about as much as I trust Hal too.
Right. I've had 2 iPhones, but I've mainly been an Android guy. But still, it's like, even when I did have them, I never used it.
Well, I feel the same way about Alexa or any other.
Yeah, I don't
System.
use any.
Yeah, I
of
was
that
gonna say
crap.
just because it's Android, I don't feel any better.
No, I mean I don't use any of that crap.
I find it handy to ask questions. Hey, where is X, or what are the Powerball numbers? I do that.
Where are my fucking keys?
That I can't help you with.
Well, they're
On the keyboard in front
I
of
have
you.
asked her, like, what is?
Oh,
I have
different
asked
keys.
her, what is the Packer score?
Not a fan
I've
of
asked trivia questions when we're in bars, right?
Yep.
Who was that guy?
Right.
Who starred in Demolition Man?
Oh, Gibson.
Sylvester Stallone and Wesley Snipes and Sandra
yeah,
Bullock.
you're right. Yep.
I think I even knew that one. Anyway,
Really matched his meat.
so you do a sending and it effectively doesn't work when they're unconscious.
So do you say that? That it didn't work?
Yeah, well, you
I
definitely
could
get the
tell.
impression that your sending would have worked, but it actually fails. It's like a busy signal.
Yeah.
I said, well, that's kind of fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they said, where were they? Did they tell you where they were in the last call?
No.
No, the last time I did, I said we were in the
Yeah.
big central staircase.
Yeah.
Okay, so
That
let's
was
head.
the last time.
Make a perception check, both of you, Rowan and Adrian. Okay, that's both. Okay, Adrian was high enough. Rowan, what did you get? Okay. Yes, it's both high enough, so you both, through the wall to the northeast, you hear a, oh, shit! And a thud.
Wall to the north. I don't know where that is.
So like straight ahead.
Yeah, somewhere to the north and east.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know how to get there. You got like pass wall. So north and east
You can go up
is
these stairs.
sure.
You know.
Let's try it.
All right. Yep. As you enter that room, something happens.
Check.
The gargoyles that were on the ledges of the ceiling of this room
Whatever. Fucking A.
all animate.
We've been in this room before, though, haven't we?
Yes, you have. And you never paid much attention to those gargoyles before now. Apparently,
We're
somebody.
not paying attention to them now either.
yeah. If we're not paying attention to them, why do they care?
Well, you entered the room, and they are under instructions to attack you as hostile forces.
Son of a biscuit.
This is how the campaign ends.
Yeah.
Yep.
More victims.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I guess I have to do initiative, huh?
Yep. Oops. I had you twice there.
Fuck it! Suck that!
Ow. Damn.
Not like it's gonna matter.
Okay then.
I vote we stay near each other in case, you have to heal me and stuff.
You're not going to pull a jugs?
I just don't think we're gonna outrun gargoyles, so.
Oh, wow. I don't think I was gonna outrun Strahd either, but he basically told me I'm gonna die now or die later, so I didn't really know what choice I had.
Well,
Do the gargoyles tell me if I'm going to die now or die later?
the gargoyles aren't going to say anything. They're just going to
Okay.
snarl and swoop down, but it's your turn actually first. So
Okay, so I punch the shit out of the gargoyle that's right next to me. And I whip out my sword. So I'll do the Sunblade.
okay, no problem there.
I'm full on key points. Why not? I'll spend a key point. Do 2 more fists.
Are you doing it against this guy right there?
Yeah. So 2 Sunblades.
Okay. These are magical attacks.
Yep.
So
Magic
full
fist.
damage.
Magic fist. So 6. That's not undead. So 8. Wait, what am I rolling here? Hang on. I think I might have turned something extra out of my Sunblade here. So it's not undead, right?
Nope.
Okay, so that one goes away. So I'm going to roll those again. So that's better. All right. So 19, 33, 41.
Okay, you do a good amount of damage, but it's still up. And all right, it's the gargoyle's turn. One of the gargoyles. It's got a fly speed of 60, so yeah, it swoops down. What do we got here? Multi-attack. Bite and the claw. Bite and claw. That's probably pretty poor. The highest he got was 12.
That is not enough.
Okay, so he does that, and then he flies over here. Kind of does a flyby type thing. Actually,
I
that
don't
would
get
draw
an
an
attack of
opportunity
opportunity?
too. So yeah, never mind. He probably he'll fly. He'll kind of stop right there next to you. Actually.
Okay.
This gargoyle, he's gonna swoop down. Do the same deal. A little better, 20.
Yep.
All right, so he got you with one of his claws for a whopping 7 points of slashing damage.
That's 10% of my hit points.
Mm.
That's pretty good.
And the gargoyle that you had already hit, he's right there, so he's going to do a multi-attack on you. His claws missed, but he got a 21 on his bite, so that also should
No,
hit.
21 misses.
Yeah. 6 points piercing from the bite. And let's see, this guy here, yeah, he's got an opening. He's going to swoop down. Actually, you know what? He's going to swoop down here and attack Rowan. And natural 20 on the claw on the bite does an 18 hit.
Oh yeah, I think my thing is 14.
Your AC?
Yeah,
I thought you said it was 16.
I know. I was looking up all the stuff that I have.
Okay, well, not a big deal. It's either one of them hits. The natural 20 definitely hits, so this was 4, excuse me. 13 points, combination of piercing and slashing damage, if it matters.
13?
Yes.
Alright.
And
Don't die.
this gargoyle, 5, 10,
I got
15, 20,
63.
25, 30, 35. Okay, he swoops around Adrin, staying out of reach. He gets 2 attacks on you. But his best attempt only gets 13, so neither of those hit. Rowan, it's your turn.
Fireball!
I don't have fireball.
No, it's all gone. Damn it.
Yeah. I used them up, used my spell slots up on that communication thing.
Communication breakdown.
I do have my.
Why is that there? It should be in them.
That thing.
Radiance of the Dawn. So it's basically 30 feet of you, or is it a targeted thing?
It says within 30 feet.
I'm assuming of you.
Right. Yeah. So I think these guys will all be on a. Oops. Sorry. How do I delete that?
All right, so I'd say that Gargoyle 8 would be in the area. Actually, basically everyone but 1 and 3 would be within the area. And I'm assuming you can exclude Adrin.
Yeah.
So, excuse me, they need a Constitution saving throw. What's the DC?
16. Yep.
So 16 for half.
Yep.
So 6. So Gargoyle 6. 6. He takes half. He failed. He takes all 13. What's his constitution here? 14. Not quite enough. He takes all 13. He takes all 13. Wow, 2 natural ones. And Gargoyle number 5 failed, and he takes... Oh, that was the one next to that Adrin had been beating on, so he's dead.
Go us. Go good guys.
Okay, anything else, Ron?
No.
Okay, then we've got some other gargoyles that didn't get to go yet. So one of them swoops down here. He's going to attack you, Rowan, since you did that. Well, let's see. How long does this last? Is that instantaneous or is that radiance ongoing?
No, I think it's just one-time
Instantaneous
blast.
spell? Okay.
Yep.
So, yeah, I just want to make sure he probably wouldn't fly in there.
It's
Otherwise-
basically like a burst of light.
Yeah. Okay. So, the gargoyle swoops down. Attacks twice. 15 gets you with a bite.
Yep.
And that's for 7 points of piercing damage. Gargoyle 3. He's going to take the place of his fallen buddy and attack Adrin twice. Oh, natural 20 on the bite.
And do a warding flare, so do it at disadvantage, please.
In that case, he got a 14, which would not be enough to hit.
Correct. Thank you.
And gargoyle number 8, he's going to swoop in there and attack Adrin. Does a 21 hit you?
Yes.
Okay.
Do another
6.
flare.
You can't do more than one reaction in a turn.
Oh, okay.
It'd be 6 points of piercing damage from the bite.
Okay.
And it's Adrin's turn.
Shit. I say, if you want to run, you run and I'll catch up. So I'm gonna hit one of the ones that were around us when the
When I did that.
whatever that magic Radiance of the Dawn went off. So that one, whichever one has been damaged.
The 3 in front of you to the north, all of them got hit to some degree.
Okay, so I'll hit the one directly in front of me, which would be that one.
All right.
I'm gonna do 2 Sunblades.
14 actually
22?
missed. 15 is what you need for the AC.
So 9 points of radiant damage, and instead of doing extra attacks, I'm gonna do patient defense, and they now have to. Actually, then I'm going to do that as my bonus action, which
Does that give a
gives me the
disadvantage?
dodge action as
Oh.
my bonus action.
So you're basically
And-
disadvantaged to attack you.
Right, but then I want to, and I know they're going to can attack me, but they get disadvantage, and I'm going to step here so I'm not flanked.
Okay, you'd only draw opportunity attacks from the front three, the northernmost three.
Yep, disadvantage.
Right. Excuse me. Each of those would be disadvantaged. 17.
Nope.
Okay. 6. And ooh, yeah, got lucky in that one. 7. So yeah, so all 3 missed. Okay. Gargoyles. Let's see, 7. Excuse me. He's gonna move through his buddy. It's right there. 22.
Disadvantage.
Oh no, that's right. Disadvantaged would be 13 and a 7. So yep, both his attacks missed. And he's gonna move up, do the same. Natural 1. 15, not enough. Gargoyle 5 is dead. Gargoyle next to Rowan. 16 on both attacks. $11 points of damage. Combination of piercing and slashing.
All right.
And then the one to your northwest gets 2 attacks. 13 won't do it, but a 20 will. So he gets you with his claws.
So is it? I still can't do the flare because it's not my turn yet.
Right, you get 1 reaction per turn.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So the claws are additional 5 points of slashing damage. And that was his turn. Rowan, it's your turn now.
Alright, I'm gonna do that disengage and run like hell.
Okay. So you can move up to your speed without drawing an opportunity attack.
Right. So if I just dashed, I would get.
You
an
can't dash.
opportunity.
Disengage is your action.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So.
I mean, unless you could dash instead of disengaging, but then you draw opportunity attacks from everyone that was around you.
It'd be 3 of them, right?
Would be 1. Well, it depends on where you move, but once you move out of the threatened area,
4 at a minimum.
yeah, at least 4 if you move south. And you can't move forward, so that'd be the only.
Well, wait.
Yeah. Right.
Actually no, the one that moved ahead, those all attacked me already, so they wouldn't be able to do it again.
Yeah.
You only get 1 opportunity attack per
Right.
round.
Yes, actually, you're right.
So it'd still be 3.
No, actually, even the one in front, to immediately to the north of him, wouldn't, because they also got an opportunity
No,
attack.
so it's only 2.
So you draw 2 opportunity attacks.
It's up to you. If you run, then I will follow you and attempt to delay.
Well, I can counter one of those with a word, so I'm gonna just dash.
Okay. Excuse me. So 2 opportunity attacks.
Yeah.
1 one missed. The other one got an 18.
Okay.
Do you want to flare it, or is?
Yep, I will. Yeah.
Okay. So then go ahead and move yourself with the dash. Double movement.
Alright. 30. Which way am I going? This
I
way?
don't know. It's up to you.
Or does it
up
go
to you.
both ways?
Okay, so you're running for the stairs.
Yeah.
All right. Gargoyle. 5, 10, 15. He gets to there. You draw an opportunity attack from Adrin if you wish. definitely hits. 8 radiant.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, he flies right up to you, and his fly speed is 60, so he gets an attack. Multi-attack on you. Oh, I did not want to launch Excel. What the hell?
Yes, you did. You just didn't think you did.
How much damage are you planning on doing that you need Excel?
I have a spreadsheet. I need to calculate how much damage they do. They're just friggin' gargoyles, but... Ooh, that's not good. 19 and a 21.
Yep.
Both hit. Well, not terrible. 7 points of combination slashing and piercing.
If we all die, we'll be in the afterlife together, so we won't be a split
Right.
party anymore.
That's true.
We can always hope. Gargoyle number 3 is going to attack Adrin. Disadvantage still.
Disadvantage still.
Alright, so 12 misses and...
At least they
9
can't crowd
misses.
around us in this
Yeah.
hallway.
Yep.
Let's see. Gargoyle 8. He's going to fly by you since you already had your opportunity attack.
I'm gonna turn on my spinny thing.
Guardian
Yeah.
Spirit Guardians.
Yeah.
Oh, he's actually, yeah, he can't attack you, but he flies that far. Same with this guy. He's going to fly up to here. This guy is going to fly up to wait a minute, that's not his turn. What am I thinking? That was only his turn. Adrin goes before them, so.
All right. Shit. Is it dim light in this hallway?
There are torches and sconces lit around. I wouldn't say it's bright light, but
Can I use my my shadow step?
it depends on where you want to go.
I get it.
You're in a dimly and lit. You're outside of the main torchlit area, so you're in kind of a dim room.
Okay. So I can't take 2.
I would say you could get. Are you trying to go forward, backward?
I'm trying to go with Rowan, so I'm going to disengage my action. Right?
If you wish to do disengage, that would be your action. Yes.
Okay, so this is what I'm going to disengage.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Then if I'm still in dim light, and I know I can't move through them,
Mm-hmm.
but I could shadow step
Yeah, the stairway definitely is
to
dimly
right
lit.
there.
Okay.
And then, so that was my normal action and my bonus action. So I'm basically done.
Yep.
And I'm going to hang out with my buddy.
Okay.
And we're going to block the stairwell so we can only have 2 of them attack us at a time.
Yeah.
All right. Let me double check something here. I want to see how far these guys will pursue.
What else can I do?
Oh, you know what? Actually, the gargoyle's wings. It says in a note here that the turbulence in the air from their wings extinguishes the feeble torches in the sconces. So it's actually you've been fighting in complete darkness, Rowan. Actually, I assumed you had your staff lit up or whatever your normal
Right.
thing was. But in any case, it doesn't say that they break off pursuit, so they're gonna keep doing it. So 5,
Great.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, well they can't get past their buddies, and you are blocking, so they're just gonna pile up there. That guy is 2. That guy is 2. And that guy is 2. Rowan, you got a whole bunch of gargoyles following you down the stairs.
Could you do another wall of fire?
Let me see what level that is.
Because then that would get them on that
yeah,
side.
That's the same level as that.
You know, you can't cast
no.
lower level spells at a higher level. I think we're gonna die if we sit there and try and pick them off one at a time.
Yeah, that sending was actually a different level. So I do have Wall of Fire. So yeah, let's do that.
So you could make it that it fills the hallway like, how would that work? Like that whole thing and then pointing that way.
Right. Yeah, like right along this wall.
Yep.
You can make it up to 20 feet long, 20 feet high, and 1 foot thick, or a ringed wall with 20 feet in diameter, 20 feet high, and 1 foot thick.
I would make it so that it, since it's 10 feet and it'll affect the whole hallway if they have to go down it. So I would face it out from us along that.
Right.
Yep.
Okay.
Right.
So, on the side of the wall selected by you when you cast a spell, deals 5d8 fire damage to each character that ends its turn within 10 feet of the wall. So, it doesn't do damage immediately, basically, if they end their turn. When the wall appears, each creature within its area must make a dex saving throw.
So those first three.
Yep, so those three will be in the area of effect. Or the hell are my gargoyles? They're a great big 0 on dex. So, what's
that's
the DC?
good.
DC is 16? Oh, 12, looks like.
Yeah, I don't know why it says 12.
There's no way you have, it's your proficiency bonus.
I don't know what's up with your character sheet. I would take your sheet off Roll20 ASAP.
No, I mean my spell DC is 16, but I don't know why this says 12. So.
Yeah, something's goofed up on your sheet.
No.
I don't like using Roll20 for characters anyway. But he rolled a 19, so that would be a successful save. So half that for saving.
And I can move, right?
Well, hang on, let me get through these guys here. He failed. He failed. What? So, I'm sorry. What was your actual dex or DC? Was it 16?
16.
Okay. Yeah. So those two failed. Okay. So yes, and then you can move if you wish.
Yeah, I'm basically gonna go upward. I believe is kind of where we were at, right?
Yeah, well, right now you can only go down.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Unless
whatever.
you can't go through the other
Yeah. Sure.
Now they would get opportunity attacks, at least the two in front, because they are still threatening you.
You know, there's a wall of fire there.
It's not a physical wall; they're just in flames right now.
Oh.
Can you go defensive as a bonus action, or is that an action for you guys?
Unless he's got some special ability that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you know, if we stay here, if they want to keep attacking us, then they're going to take damage every round.
Right.
And you could and then as long as you live, you can heal yourself, and then eventually they'll die.
Yeah.
If they're that stupid.
Right. And I can turn on my flittering thing too in the meantime.
Flittering thing, I like that.
My spirit guardian.
So you're gonna stay there?
Yeah, I'll stay here.
Okay. All right. So this gargoyle, you know, his job was to guard the entryway, and he doesn't like all this fire, so he's getting the frack out of town here. He's just gonna fly around the corner. That guy was already there. He's like, "Hey, bud, what happened to you?" He's like, fire." Okay. So he doesn't join him. He's gonna fly away. And it's Adrin's turn.
There's nobody to hit. And I say, see? You're a bunch of pussies. I'll
Didn't
just
those guys get opportunity attacks potentially?
yeah,
Yeah, actually, they would.
sweet.
Oh, nice.
You'd have to reach into the flame.
Yeah,
I'll
but
I'll
as long
I'll
as you
do
don't
it.
end your turn there, you don't take damage.
That's right.
Yeah, I'll give it a shot. I'll whack him. 11 points of damage.
All right. Yeah, that was the first one. Yeah, you didn't kill him, but you wounded him pretty badly. Rowan, did you want to take an opportunity attack against the other guy?
Yeah. What the hell? Can I do a thing? It's just a physical attack, right?
Now, if you have to be threatening with something that can do damage.
Staff or something.
I have a javelin.
You wouldn't have it out.
Oh.
Unless your holy symbol is something that's a weapon of some sort, then you wouldn't have a weapon out.
Right. Okay.
So,
Then
okay.
I guess not. Yep.
All right. So, Adrin, are you... It's actually your turn, so...
I actually scream at him, "You're a bunch of pussies," and I stand right there.
Okay.
And my action is, if somebody walks into the fire to try to hit me because I'm antagonizing them, I'll punch them back.
All right. Well, the gargoyles are just going to take off. You already had your opportunity attempts, so that's his turn. And these guys are not going to stick around because they would get radiant damage if they did, so they are also going to flee.
Check the entrance.
So it appears that the gargoyles have all left.
All right. So, do you want to go back up a flight, right?
I thought he said we could only go down.
Well, we came down from up, right? I mean, this
Right.
this is
Yeah.
a two-way staircase.
You can go up or down. It's just that way before your way was blocked by
Right.
the gargoyles.
Right.
Now
Okay.
your way is blocked by a wall of fire. Although, again, if you can run through it and not end your turn there if you want.
Sure. Right.
Okay, so let's start going back up.
Yep.
Okay, so you go through. Are you going to maintain your concentration on that wall of fire?
Until we get up another, like,
You can leave it up for up to a minute or concentration.
well, it's in back of us, so yeah, I'll leave it up.
Okay,
All right.
so you're going to
then
move
we
up.
climb. I don't remember what was on that second floor, but we got to get to the other side. So
Right.
let's not do that again.
So you're going up to... Back up to here then.
Yep. So somehow, some way, we got there from here at one point. So do you want to go through that secret door? We
Yeah,
know.
Go through here.
Go through the office. Hopefully that dude's not there.
Okay.
And then up the staircase, I'm guessing.
That staircase, well, I'll let you make an insight check if you want to get that far.
Sure, I'll try an insight check. Why not?
Okay, so you're going to go through the accountant's chamber.
Yep.
And then into this big throne room. You remember that both those stairs at the top of the room go down.
Shit.
Okay, what about this secret door there? Does this stairway go up or down? I can't tell from these pictures.
Make an insight check.
Okay.
You remember that stairway going up.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
Secret door out to that one right there.
Okay,
Go this way.
so you're going to there. All right.
Somehow I want to get on the battlements so that we can go around and
Right.
get into the.
K46.
Yay!
Yeah, sweet. That's where we want to be.
Yep.
You know what?
So you end
Yep.
up there.
Okay.
And you're in this
Yeah.
map twice.
So on the map, yeah. So we're gonna. Do you want to heal up at all? Do you want to, or you just want to?
Yeah, I'm down to 33, so why don't I zap myself with some stuff and
I'll turn away while you touch yourself.
yeah. So do you need any?
I don't want to drain you completely. Let's see, what am I down to here? I'm 54 out of 73. I think I'm okay. I'd rather save spells just in case.
22. Do one more. And I get it at 50. Holy crap. 30? I don't need that many. How does that work, Paul?
You cast it, you get up to your max if it exceeds your max.
So I can't give the rest to him?
No.
Damn it.
Well, I'm max, so do you want one?
Are you gonna waste? Are all your spells gonna be gone after that?
Oh, God, no.
Okay, then sure, I'll take one. You don't need to do. Don't do a higher level casting. Just do a regular one.
Okay. I rarely use second level spells. So.
What was your guys' plan? Were you going to go around the...
Yeah, we're gonna go around to the stairwell where we know the heart thing is.
Okay. So you walk your way around, and you get there, and they're gone.
Yeah.
I get it, but I look in the stairwell and I up and down and nothing.
You see that there was some sort of a struggle here at some point.
Yep.
But
That's
there's
about
no bodies, and you don't see anybody.
it. Right.
And the last sending was a negative.
Yep.
And so I said, we might be on our own, dude. I have no idea what to do now.
Right.
So I think we've unless you guys want to go quite a bit longer, this might be a good spot to stop.
Okay.
Up to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, Clytus and Jugs, you're not dead.
Yeah.
You don't have to roll up new characters.
We're not dead, okay.
Are we undead?
You're
Undead?
yeah. You're not in a substantially better place necessarily, but but you're not dead. And they're gonna have to see what they want to do with you now that you've shown yourself to be able to escape being tied up so easily. But
Okay.
they wanted you for a reason.
All
They
right.
wanted you alive before for some reason, and that may still apply. But how they're gonna get what they want from you without you escaping, they'll have to get clever.
All right.
All right. So
Thanks,
anyway,
guys.
yeah, thanks. We'll see you next time.
Yep.
Bye.
See you guys.
Bye.
Yep.